Hey guys, sorry for the crude lighting, but it is what it is. If you're wondering about the red bandana, I always wear a bandana when I come to the grass. Yeah, so, a little bit of trivia for you. Maybe there's a quiz coming up, but there isn't. So, anywho, let's get right into this. First off, it's a rant. So, yeah. Okay, I go to GameStop today, and I want to pick up a game for my girlfriend, The Sims 3, because she's a big Sims fanatic, and her birthday's coming up, and I thought it'd be really cool and really nice and really sweet of me to get her The Sims 3. So, we get there, we browse for a second because I was looking for a game, but I didn't see it. This comes into play later, just letting you know, And, she says, do you have The Sims, or we asked, do you have The Sims 3? He's like, yeah, okay. And it's like, it's not, sealed, is that okay? And we're like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, normally I don't do that because, it's been touched by someone else. There's a chance of being scratched or hurt or injured in the disc in any such situation between you to the little box and the little sleeve thing, which does scratch the disc, if you didn't know. And, she was like, why? And she's like, just very condescending about it, and I thought that was rather rude. I'm a consumer. You should be nice to me. Haven't you heard the customer's always right? Yeah, that's right. Anyway, but my girlfriend didn't care, and she wants to play the game, so la-di-da. I bought the game anyway for her. And store credit, because I have a pretty backpedal thing of store credit going on with the game stuff. Anywho, so after that was said and done, we were talking a bit, and just, talking about a bunch of other games, Batman, Zelda, some random, whatever popped up, blah, And I asked, and I was like, hey, you guys wouldn't happen to have the Wolverine game, would you? For PS3? And she's like, depends on how badly you want it. Just joking around, which is cool. I'm fine with the joking. And I was like, she pulls up the sleeve, and I was like, normally I'd like the box, but hey, if I didn't like it anyway, I could just bring it back, And she was like, she gave me this look, like, you violated GameStop law. That's breaking GameStop law. You just told me you were going to break GameStop law, and I was like, what? GameStop law? What do you mean, GameStop law? And she's like, and I was like, well, I'm allowed to return a game. It says so on the receipts, within 7 days. And she's like, yeah, but you're allowed to, but you're not allowed to take advantage of it. What do you mean I'm not taking advantage of it? Why would you have it if I can't use it? See where your logic's going? Do you see it? Oh, it's gone now, isn't it? Yeah. Gosh. And I don't mean to be an ass, but the last few times I've gone to GameStop, it's been a rather bad experience. This time, in general, I was told I was a criminal. Yeah. People, this is my message to you. We should support mom and pop shops for game stores. A, they're usually nice. B, they care about their customers, which would add to A. And, C, they're going to give you more. And they're also going to take in stuff that GameStop won't. Okay? And sometimes they're a little bit cheaper, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. See, GameStop's corporate, so they don't care, because they have a lot of money already backed up. And the employees, actually, at GameStop, are getting minimum wage, or crap wage, regardless. They're not making enough to care. No offense to anybody that works at GameStop if you actually do know video games, but if you don't know video games and you work at GameStop, screw you. You don't need to be working there. And the fact that they treat the job as if it's a privilege that you work at GameStop is ridiculous. Employees aren't compensated well. So there's a bunch of things. And customers, I don't believe, are treated appropriately. I could point you to a few videos on YouTube and you could see, but I'd rather you just go up to the little YouTube search bar and type in GameStop rant and then check out it on your own. Just do that for me. Part of homework assignment number 1. Number 2 is going to be the big screw you to GameStop. I want everyone who watches me in this video, if you've made it this far, to go to GameStop, pick one used game that you've actually been thinking about getting. Now, I don't know, you can keep it if you want, but I would prefer if you beat it, do everything there is to do on the entire game, and take it back for a full refund within the allotted 7 days. So, that's me, this is my message, and you've got your assignment. You know what to do, cats and kittens. Let's rock and roll this. Peace!